Hey, what's going on guys, Scarce here, and today we're going to do a review of an Airsoft gun, something I haven't done on this channel before. But today we're going to be talking about the Walther PPQ M2 Navy variant, which is pretty similar to the regular variant, but with a slight difference sort of thing. So first off, the box sort of thing, it comes in the shell or cardboard box. Some variants of it do come in a nice hard case. Mine didn't, sort of thing. So you can open up the box, and inside you got the pistol, which comes in the plastic wrap. There's a manual, and then there's this little bit here, which I assume the magazine comes in, but didn't for me. It came in the gun because the people at the store had already tested it because it was ordered online. So, pistol, what we got is this massive, chunky piece of German engineering. Comes with a 22+1 round magazine, release at the back. You'll notice on the bottom that where you would typically find the port for the gas, it is not there normally. Instead, you have to lift up this tab and it just slides off, and there you go. You can get different variants of this. This is the ergonomic one that comes with this version of it. You can get more flush ones to sit lower sort of thing, but I like this one, just extends the grip, it feels a bit nicer sort of thing. This is manufactured by VFC and Umrex, so all the markings on this pistol are 100% accurate to what they would be on the real one, from factory sort of thing. So it comes with this unique serial number, all the correct markings and everything, no Airsoft thing. I don't think it mentioned anywhere, read instruction manual. I don't know if that's going to focus or not. Mine came with the serial number FAP 9624, which was pretty close to perfection, but not quite, sadly. So it is made from a polymer lower with an alloy upper. I'm pretty sure it's an aluminium alloy, but magazine release is on the left hand side, can be swapped around for the right hand side with a bit of tooling. Massive ambidextrous slide release on both sides, and a 14mm negative threaded barrel for mounting a suppressor or other muzzle devices, which is unique to the Navy variant. The regular variant will not come with this. So what makes the Navy variant unique from the regular Walther PPQ M2? So first off, the very obvious difference is that it's threaded muzzle, as well as it being completely black instead of gunmetal grey sort of thing that the regular M2 comes in. There's also, notice that there's a bit of a gap between the lower and the upper. This is obviously just to allow water to be able to drain out of it easier, I'd assume. And to actually remove the slide, simply pull back the the slide to cock the hammer, and then pull down on this bit, these little release tabs, and it just slides off like that. It's just got a little knob in there that comes down, holding in place. If you want to look at the inside there, that's how it is. You got the striker there. Well, actually it's not. The striker is inside the mag well. I don't know if you can see it, sort of thing, and that just simply hits there. Trigger system, little spring there to release it. For the upper, pretty simple. You got your female end of your gas port, recoil spring, inner barrel can be viewed through there, as well as the outer barrel hop-up dial. There's a little cogwheel that can be adjusted forward, adjust it forward to increase hop, and adjust it down to decrease hop. And simply to put the pistol back together, just take it on, make sure the hammer is still decocked, slides back on like that. There's a pretty decent trigger on it, sort of thing, so, oh shit. So trigger comes back to here, pretty predictable. You can feel where it stops pretty easily, but it's not too heavy sort of thing, and goes like that, not too much of a distance to travel. And for reset, pretty short reset, and then back to there. So yep, that's it. Follower on the left hand side of the mag pushes the slide release up, and slide locks back on the last round. Issues I have had with this pistol. I have had one malfunction with it, which could be considered failure to eject. Obviously not really, because obviously it doesn't eject anything. What happened was slide came back to here and didn't come back all the way. The slide will do this. This is quite a strong lock on the chamber sort of thing. So yeah, don't do any of this. You can't really do like a brass check or anything on it because, well, there's nothing loaded in it. But you know, you have to pull it back quite hard to do it, which the gas will do. But sometimes, if it's a bit cold out, like it was when I tried, it sometimes may fail to do so. So yeah, that's it. This thing, the magazine itself though, this can load up the actual gas reservoir. I think is probably about enough to actually get you through 2 magazines of it. So you don't have to worry about the sort of thing like maybe it not locking back on the last shot, or, you know, losing a lot of power throughout the magazine. If you refill the magazine to full after every time you empty it out of BBs, it should be going strong sort of thing. So now if the wind dies down a bit, I'll take you outside and I'll just demonstrate this shooting for you. Wind's died down slightly. We've got our pistol here. Slide locks back. Magazine loaded up with 22 BBs. Locks in like that. You can see it in the chamber, and simply release the slide, slams forward, ready to fire. So, I'll show you a couple rounds of this. Now, it's quite a hard shooting gun. For a green gas one, it's got a decent amount of kick, something you wouldn't normally expect. You typically find it in something more like a CO2 one. Double stack, follower just follows them through. Indicators are in the back, don't actually really show anything, but just finish off the magazine. It's pretty cool. And simply like that, locks back on the last round.